Possible for you to apply for your visa by yourself? Yes, it is. But if you are finding it difficult or you are scared, there are agents that can help you. But today I'm going to go through each and every step of your visa application. It's not something that is difficult, it's not tricky. If you are somebody that can really pay attention and can go through the steps one by one, you won't have any problem. If it's hard for you, please give it out to an agent. I did myself by myself. I did that one of my husband and I did that one of my baby together with my husband. So it's not something that is difficult. I'm still your doctor, your sister, Victoria Adepoju. So what are the things that you need to do this thing by yourself, to apply for your visa by yourself, whether you are a student or a worker or somebody that got job in the UK, you can apply for your visa by yourself. I'm going to be focusing on international students that got UK university admission, masters, undergraduates, whichever one is the same. What are the things that you need? You need your laptop, you need data, you need electricity. It's important because I don't know which country you are watching from. So aside that, you need your debit card with you so that you'll be able to make the payments immediately. They want you to have all these things on ground, but even if you don't have everything that you need on ground, you can save and come back to your application. You can save your application and come back to it. If you go to your Google and you search, how do I apply for student UK visa? So you go to the overview page. From the overview page, you will see overview, your course, money that you need, knowledge of English, documents that you need. Have talked about the documents in one of these videos. You can look onto my page and you will find it there. So we are going to the application directly. So when you click apply, what can you see? You will see from outside or from inside the UK. So because you're applying as an international student, so I want to assume that you are outside the UK. So if you are outside the UK, you apply from outside the UK here. So you will go to this page where you see this. Where are you planning to live? You are planning to live in England, Scotland, Wales, or North Ireland. So you pick one of them. So let's assume you are going to the England. Then, do you have EU passports or all these other ones? No, you don't. You are an international student from probably Africa. So what visa type do you want? You want student visa. So we click that. We go to the next. So where do you want to do your biometric? Which country? So if you click that and you look for Nigeria, you see Nigeria, you go to next. So you have to choose which biometric center you want to use in Nigeria. So I have identified the location where I will provide my biometrics, or I am unable to provide my biometrics at any location. I want to choose a different location. So you have identified your biometric location. The biometric location, you can see here, there's a find a visa application center. Those are the places where you can do your biometric in your own country. So let's say we click that and open that in another tab. Should, in case you don't know, find a visa application center. Nigeria. So can you see TLS contact? So in Nigeria, yeah, there you go, submit. So you will see Abuja, you will see that's train at my backyard. So you will see Abuja, you will see Lagos, Ikeja, you will see Victoria Island. Pick one. Normally most people do this. Then you will see their contact and their address, so you know where you are going to do your biometric like that. So let's go back to our visa application. So I have identified the location where I will provide my biometrics. So after identifying it, you do next. Then student visa application. Before you apply, check your eligibility, this fee and documents. Like I said, I have another video where I've talked about the documents. Your eligibility, you're a student, you have your confirmation of acceptance of study from your university. That's when you can apply for your visa. If you don't have your CAS, it's not yet time for your visa application. So just relax. Your CAS will come so that you'll be able to put in here, because you need the number to be able to do your visa application. So you already know all this, so let's apply. We are ready to apply. We know we are eligible. We know everything that we need. So you already have another application open in your browser. Can you work on one application at a time? Sorry, I have this open here. So so start a new application. So you register an email. So you put in your email here, your password, you save and continue. So this is where I'm going to stop for online application, because you have to put in your password and all that. You are going to create a password using your email. They'll send in your something to your email through which you can actually confirm your password. After that, the real application will start. That's the application, the documents, the declaration, the payment, and the further actions. So I have another browse open here. So this is the documents covering everything I've mentioned. So this is a document made by one of the universities that are having students that are coming to them. So let's use it as a template for you to follow in order to do your own application. So here you see confirm your visa type. We've done that. Students, yes. Select the country where you want to do your biometric. Remember, we saw that on the UK immigration platform. I will give you that link in the link below in the description, in the description section. So I'll put the link there. So that's the link that we use, that we click when we Google it. Just Google it. It's simple. Just Google it. How to apply for student visa UK. It will come. So we have followed that on the UK immigration. So you can see that it's the same documents that we are going through. So you have identified where you want to do your biometric enrollment. Yes, I have checked and I know the available biometrics place. So student visa, before you apply, that's where we are. Eligibility fees, and we have agreed. We have clicked apply down. So we did the email registration and password confirmation. After that, you can see we are now in the application phase. So additional email, do you have any additional email that you want to add? I don't think so. So save and continue. Telephone number, add your telephone number. If you want them to be able to use it to call you in the UK, if you don't want them to use it to call you in the UK, just fill appropriately. Another telephone number that you might want to add, no problem. Contacting you by telephone, whichever way you want SMS, you want direct call. So everything is there. Do you have any scholarship that is helping you in the UK admission or UK school? Yes or no. If you have Chieftain Fellowship, Commonwealth Fellowship, this is where you are going to put it in. If not, continue with the application. So here, you start with your name, your family name, other names, your gender and relationship status, male, female, or unspecified. Then your address. You can see that your address, your province, your country. May we use this address to contact you about your application, including after I have been, if after it has been decided. Yes, why not? So about this property, how long have you visited this address? They want to know about your address, where you put in the address that you put in the application hub. Then your passport, you must use your passport to travel or travel documents to complete this section. So you have to use your passport number, issuing authority, issuing date, expiring. If you have a passport, everything here is in there. So your ID card. Do you have a valid national identity card? Yes or no? Put it in there. This does not include driving license. You can use your passport really. This includes identity card issued from the non-UK government. If you have the international passport, provide the detail here. Yes, international passport can serve that purpose. So your nationality, your date and country of birth, your month, date, year of birth, other nationalities. Sorry, I have to rush up so that we don't spend hours on this video. You can see that it's something simple, but there are some parts that are tricky, so I have to go through it to the end. Stay till the end. So previous evidence of English, if you have the IELTS, you just click it and put in there. But if not, just put yes. At least you have GSC and whatever you used for your admission, whether you use your whole level for your admission or you use IELTS for your admission, put yes. Then which one? English here, which one do you prefer? So qualification from a UK school, no, you do not have. If you don't have you been assessed from your school? Are you coming to the UK to study at a higher education provider with a track record of competence? Yes, you put your university. Here is University of Nottingham. You can put your university in there. So do you have your CAS? That's confirmation of acceptance of study. So yes, then you put in your CAS number. If you put yes, this thing might open, like they said there. So you will see after you put everything here. When you put yes, another place will open where they might ask for your CAS number. So people financially dependent on you. Yeah, this is one of the tricky places. Who are the people financially dependent on you? Your children, over 18, under 18, family, husband, wife, anybody that is financially dependent on you. You save and continue. So give detail about your first parent. That's your own parent. Give detail about two of your parents. You put your daddy and your mommy's details here. Also, we have the father. Given name, family name, put the date and month. Give details about parents, two of your parents. So both are here. So then, family who lives in the UK. Do you have any family that lives in the UK? This include all these ones. You will see them. Yes or no. Put it in and move on. Traveling as part of an organized group. Are you traveling? Will you be traveling to the UK as part of an organized group? Yes or no? Put it in. That's a no. Traveling with another person. Will you be traveling with another person? So you can say yes. So you save and continue. Yes or no if you don't have any dependents. Okay. Where will you stay? Before you start, it's advisable that you book an hotel or you sort out your accommodation to an extent. If you don't have a house and you don't have anybody there in the UK that you can depend on, or maybe get their address to put in while they help you to get your accommodation, then you can book an hotel so that you have something to use for your visa application. It is advisable. So you put yes if you have booked an hotel or you have gotten a place to stay with relatives or friends and all that. So you have to have a place you are going to stay because they have to be able to trace you somehow. It's written here. Please don't worry if you don't have your exact accommodation arranged. Confirm at the time of your visa application. You can select no and then complete something similar to the suggested text shown below. For example, private accommodation. Yes, if you don't have accommodation yet, you can use the university accommodation in the box. Okay, so UK travel history. Have you been to the UK in the past 10 years? Yes or no? Fill it in as applicable to you. So UK visa application. Have you been issued with a UK visa in the past 10 years? Put it in if yes or no. Travel to Australia, Canada, New Zealand, USA and European economy. Yeah, that's a train going at the backyard of my house. So fill it in appropriately. Which country are part of the European area that you have visited or that you have gotten visa to? If none, just say 0. You have not gotten to anybody or you have gotten to any of them. So 2 to 3, 4, 5 times. So that's world travel history. Have you been to any other countries in the past 10 years, whether an African country or North African country? Just put it in. Do not include visits to, they've asked this one up there. So you answer them. Your planned travel information, you put it here. Do you plan to arrive in the UK? That's the date that you plan to arrive. Put it in there. We're expecting you. So you must have decided when you want to land in the UK. So you will have this at hand. I'm going in the first week of September or you are going the second week of September. You have 28 days or so before your from the start of your visa for you to get your BRP. So you have to be there within 28 days or so. So immigration history, you put in immigration history. For either the UK or any other country, have you ever been refused a visa? Put it in appropriately, whether yes or no. Doesn't matter. They will not use it to judge you. They will just look for why were you refused. If there's anything wrong, if there's no problem, they'll just check your history. So breach of UK immigration law. Have you breached UK immigration law before? Entered the UK illegally, remain in the UK beyond validity, breach the condition of your leave, for example, work without permission or receive public fund when you did not have permission, give false information and all that. So yes or no, according to how. Convict another penalty. Have you been convicted before? Make sure you are honest so that nobody will have anything to hold against you. If you have any of this, put it in. War crime. Do you have war crime in your history? Yes or no? Answer them. Then terrorist activity. Have you been involved in terrorist activity? Extremist organizations and view. Do you have extremist organization and view? You can see these ones. Those ones are good. You have person of good character. Have you, as part of your employment or otherwise, you read it and fill it appropriately? You will see description over here. We expect you to answer all these questions in the vast majority of cases. If you are unsure about any of the questions in this section, please do contact us. You know, this is their own university. Whichever university you are applying for, all your answers will be online really. So your employment history. So you put in your employment history. Which organization have you worked for? Media organization, judiciary. I have not worked in any job listed above. It's not a sin. You have not worked in any job listed above. It's that simple. So sponsor license number and address. This is where your cars come in. What is your sponsor license number? I won't rush this place. So look at your cars critically. Look at it. You will see where they put the CAS, confirmation of admission, confirmation of application of study, or whichever. So you put the number here, then sponsor address, that's the name of your university. Put it in here. Town or city, postcode of your university. If you don't have it, will be in the CAS document really. Can you see? Copy the number. You will see confirmation of confirmed on your CAS checking documents. The name of your student visa sponsor is the University of Nottingham. That's for University of Nottingham. Put your own university. So the place of study. Now, what type of sponsor will you be studying with? Higher education provider with a track record of compliance. They've put it here. So, primary site of study. Where is your school located? Can you see? Look for the address of your own school and put it in. That will be yes. Yeah. So, CAS detail. Did you apply for your course through UCAS? If you apply through UCAS, you will know by now that you applied through UCAS. If not, then it's a no. So if you don't know what UCAS is, I don't know the full meaning right now, but I'll put it in when I'm doing the editing of this video. So if you apply via UCAS, you can put it here. Find out. Then if you need ATS, your school would have asked you to get it, and by now you will have it. So put it in here, yes or no. So future office official financial sponsor. Who is sponsoring you? Will you be receiving money from an official financial sponsor for your continuing study? Yes or no? So official sponsor. The official sponsor does not cover all of this. You are not being wholly sponsored and will need to show further financial evidence. Even if you have been sponsored by official sponsor, you still need your financial status to be checked, because they most likely are going to be paying your school fee. But those are people that are giving scholarships, not your family members and all that. Those are not official sponsors. So if you are being wholly sponsored by an official sponsor, you have to collect letter from them and bring it for the visa application. So your course information. So which course are you studying? The name of your sponsor, that's the name of your school. The course name, which course are you, qualification you will get. I had to Google this when I was doing my own. So you look for the qualification here. They will there will be a drop down here that will show you the qualifications. Then you Google it to know which one is applicable to your own school or to your own course. What is the Student Union Sabbatical Officer? I don't know that. What is a Student Union Sabbatical Officer? I don't know. But if you know, are you going to be a Student Union Sabbatical Officer? Oh, that's the question. Are you going to? Pick yes or no. If you are going to, then that's the interpretation of sabbatical officer. If you click this, it will go straight there. We are on a PDF document, so I cannot click. So the course date, if it will be there online on the page of your own school, so you will see when you are starting and when you are ending from the beginning. So you put it in there. Accommodation payment, have you gotten accommodation or are you paying yet? Put it there. So have you or your parents, legal guardians, already paid any money to your sponsor for accommodation? Yes or no? Probably no. So course fee, you put in your course fee. What are your course fee for your first year? Put it in here. Have you or your parents or legal guardians already paid any of your course fee? I'm sure by now you must have paid the deposit. Yep, most people pay deposit before they get their cars. So how much has been paid? Put it in here. My sponsor has confirmed this information on my cars. The amount that you have paid will be written on your cars, and the amount that is remaining will also be written on your cars. So you will be able to click here. So you click and come. Student loan. If you are going to be getting student loan, which you are not likely going to be getting if you are an international student, those are for native students. Maintenance fund. I hope you have that. You must show that you have enough money to cover your course fee and living cost. This is what they usually ask for in the financial document. What do we always call that? Proof of fund. Yes. So are all of the maintenance fund required for this application in a bank account with your name on it? Yes or no? Because some people will have their name on it, while some people are going to be getting the funding from their parents, family members, brother and sister and all that. So do you have permission from your parents or legal guardians to use this money? That's if you pick no here, then that means it's your legal guardians that are providing the money. So how can you prove that they are your parents or legal guardians? You have to have birth certificate, adoption certificate, or court document, like evidence that they are related to you. Additional information about your application. That's how visa application is. You have to be painstaking, you have to be calm, you have to be ready to review this plenty documents. It's 37 pages here. I've seen the one of 65 pages. Yes, they are trying to just explain how you are going to do it, and I was like, Jesus, oh my God. So additional information, if you needed to add more information about your application that we're not able to, or you can write it here. Please don't bother yourself, but if you have any additional information that can help you to get a positive answer, you can put it here. So check your answer for your application, then move on. Then your documents, mandatory document, they will write all of the mandatory documents. Your passport. These documents are mandatory and you must provide them as part of your application. Tick the box to agree that you will provide each document. So you tick this box. If you do not provide these documents, your application may be delayed or refused. This is the mandatory. The first one is the mandatory, while the other two are not mandatory, but they can delay your application. You don't want your application to be delayed. So your birth certificate, your letter of permission from your guidance, or if they are sponsoring your education. After you submit your application, you must provide your document to our commercial partner. You can provide your documents by uploading copies of this if you want to upload them by yourself, or you can take the document to your appointment where our commercial partners will scan them for you. That's why we go to TLS. Yes. So if you choose to pay the one we just went through when we started, that's TLS in Lagos or Abuja, whichever one you are picking. So if you choose to pay for the assisted scanning service, all documents or the original copies needed to be A4 size. You have to prepare that before you leave your house, though they have scanner or photocopy machine that can help you to confirm any document to A4 paper. For instance, our birth certificate in Nigeria is a smaller paper. Then whichever that one might not be in A4, A4. Marriage certificate is not always in A4, it's always longer. So they can help you scan and bring them to A4 size. But you can do that from your home so that you don't have any delay when you go for your biometric. So if we require passports, you must take the original to your appointment. Please take all your original appointments, original documents along. It's that easy. If you have self-uploaded copies of our commercial partners website, you must still take your original passport, but will not be charged for scanning. Yes, if you have been able to upload everything on your own online, then you still have to go with all your originals, but you will not pay for TLS scanning anymore. So tuberculosis test results, you must have done this before you go for visa appointments. I think you can apply without tuberculosis test results, but before your TLS day, you must have the certificate because they are going to scan it alongside your other documents. So declaration, we are almost done. So declaration here, you declare that you have given the truth and not only the truth. If you stay in the UK without permission, you agree with all those. They must detain you or deport you if you stay without permission. So stay with permission, please. By sending this application, you can confirm that to the best of your knowledge and believe the following is correct. Yes, all the information that you gave, they are correct. You are the applicant, age 18 or over. Yes, yeah, you pick one of these, that you are older than 18 years old. Immigration health surcharge. Yes. So that means you are done with your visa application and we are going to IHS. So this page will come even before you pay for your visa application. Interesting. You pay for IHS first. So go to the site of IHS. So you go to another site from here. You are going to be paying for IHS £470 per year and £235 for any partial year. That's how they do it. The calculation is done on the basis of the expected visa end date. So if you are going for a course of 2 years, you pay for the first year, second year together. If you are going for a course of 1 year or 1.5 years, that's how you are going to calculate it. So after you have gone to IHS payment screen, you pay for IHS here, US or UK or whichever you are going. You'd fill all your documents, your passport, your date of birth and all that. Then your location. The correct answer is no, as you are applying from overseas. Are you applying from within UK? So you are not applying from within UK. So you answer all these questions. You must have known the qualification for your course by now, because that's where we said we are going to check online. Please select the location of your course. Then you do that again. Then you pay for IHS. So after you have paid for IHS, you go, the computer will take you back to your visa application here. So save and continue, return to this application later. So it will take you back to your application so that you can pay for your visa. After paying for your visa, it will take you to another page where you pay for TLS, or you say you are not paying for TLS, you are going to upload documents by yourself. So whichever you choose, most people take the documents to TLS. No struggle, no headache. But if you can handle that, you can also do it by yourself. A lot of people have come to TLS and they've done their documents by themselves, so it's not a big deal. So by and large, that's how you're going to be going through your visa application. You can see it's plain English. You can handle it by yourself to save some money for other things like police reports, tuberculosis test, transportation, flight cost and all that. So you can still save as much money as possible. But if you feel like you are not confident in yourself and you cannot handle it alone, you can reach out to us. We can help you. We have lawyers, agents that are interested. I'll put our details. So by and large, that's how you are going to be going through your visa application. If you can do it by yourself, it's that simple. But if you feel you don't have the confidence to do it by yourself, you can reach out to us. Students, people that got job, you got job in the UK and you're trying to process your visa, reach out. We have agents and lawyers that can help you. I'll put our contacts in the description below so that you can reach out to us. And I hope you get it right. I hope you get your visa. I hope to see you when you land in the UK very soon, and I trust God for you that it's going to come easy for you and God will provide for your needs. So see you in another video.